double-faced entendre. Life goes on and on and on and on.
Okay, y'all actually have to hear me out on this one because
Alright, in today's video, we weld 2 trucks together and we drive them around. We get players' reaction to see what they think about 2 trucks being welded together. This is crazy. Wait a minute. I have an idea, guys. I was out here working on my drift quad here, and it got me thinking. I have some old cars out back, and why don't I actually weld those 2 together? There's 2 front-facing cars, and then we go through drive-through and get players' reactions. Wait a minute. Okay, you guys get what I'm saying here? Let me actually go look at these things here. So, I have these old taxis out back here that I am not doing anything with them. So, I should probably weld them together here, so it's like one big car, and it's like those cars you see where it's like there's 2 fronts together and they go through like drive-throughs, and then like everybody like goes, what the? Yeah, that's what I need. Buy some Ram TRXs and weld those together as well. Oh, this is gonna be fun here. Okay, I think I need to put this on the back burner here, and I think that's exactly what I need to do here. You know, I've been doing a little bit too much just casual work on the welder here. I think it's finally the day that we just have some fun here out of the way here. I think I'm just gonna park that there for now, and then let's hop in the Ram here, hook up the trailer here, and we gotta find some Ram TRXs that we can weld together here. This might be a little bit expensive, guys, so please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 30,000 subscribers, and it truly means the world to me for you guys being here, so thank you. All right, well, I just found a crazy deal on a set of Ram TRXs here, so I am pulling up now, guys, and look, there they are. Both of them are out by the road here. It is almost like it is meant to be here, and they're both orange as well, which I didn't really care about the color, but the fact that both of them are the same color is just a bonus. All right, so let's get these bad boys loaded up. Wait. We should probably go pay for them before we load them up here. So let me just take my helmet off so this guy doesn't think I'm a complete weirdo. We actually bought a couple Ram TRXs from this dealership here, so at this point they must think, what is this guy doing with them? But so let's just walk in here, sit down, fill out some paperwork, and get these trucks here. Okay, perfect. There you go, man. Cash, man. See you later. All right, we got a crazy deal on these things here, so let's get these things loaded up here, pull them back to the house, and then let's get welding these things together here. I'm a little bit nervous here because we actually need to take off the beds here to weld them together here, so I hope this works out. I mean, if you guys are seeing this video, then clearly I got it to work. All right, we got both trucks loaded up here, so let's actually take them back to the house here, start taking the beds off the 2, and then we can start welding them together. All right, I'm gonna take the shortcut here. Hopefully I don't regret this. There we go here, guys, and there's actually a car show, I think, later on, so we might actually be taking this to the car show. I don't know, we'll see. It all depends if we snap the frame on these things before we get it there. But we don't have room to pull all this in the driveway here, so we're just gonna pull this up right here. Hopefully it fits. Let me see. Can I fit this here? Oh, yes. Perfect. Let's go. It's almost like this house was built for this here. So let me lower these ramps down here, get these trucks in the garage here. All right, there we go. First Ram TRX is off the trailer here. Let's pull this inside here. And let's take the bed off. All right, well, the first bed is off here. We just have to get the other one off here, and then we can actually start welding these things. Now that I'm thinking about it, we probably should have done this at like my buddy's shop or something, because like I don't think this is gonna be the smartest place to do it. All right, so we kind of got the 2 trucks here together here. So we just need to actually end up welding the 2 frames together here. Hopefully it works out like it is in my head here. I hope I can do it. I think this will work. Okay, let me actually grab, wait, where's my helmet? Oh, it's out in the truck. All right, got my helmet, guys. Safety first. I don't want to burn the rest of my eyelids off, so I have to put my helmet on here. Let's start up the welder here. I probably should attach the ground somewhere here, so let's attach it to the truck here, I think, or maybe the toolbox. All right, ground's connected here. Let's grab this here, hop up here, mask down, boys. Forgot to turn it on. That might help. There we go. All right, time to start welding, guys. All right, so if we actually, like I said, just start welding the frame together here, these 2 trucks should become one here. Hopefully my welds hold up. Like I said, this is what, day 4 of welding. All right, time to do the other side here. We just have to match the exact same thing we did on that side, and we should be good here. So let me just do a straight weld right here. Weld the two frames together. There we go. Do the same on this side here. There we go. Don't burn the shock or the tires. Come on. There we go. Keep her going. Okay, perfect. Let's hop up here. Finish the weld on the inside here. Weld them two across here as well because we do not want this thing to break, especially when we're out on the road here. So embarrassing if it broke while we were mid-drive here. So, all right, I think just like that, we should be able to push them together a little bit more here, and it should become one here. All right, so we actually got the two frames together here. We just have to weld the two frames together up here. And after this, guys, there's officially no going back. The trucks are officially salvage titles here. So let me just weld the bottoms here. There we go. Weld all the way up. All right, and just like that, the two trucks are together here. So let's test them out, I guess. All right, so this is going to be the first move since we welded these two together here. So hopefully it doesn't snap first time I try and move this thing here. And the best part about this thing is you can literally drive it from either side here. So let me just try and drive this thing here. And oh boy, it actually moves. No way it actually drives here. Dude, guys, this is actually crazy here. I cannot wait to take this down the highway or through a drive-through. All right, so let's actually continue to move this thing here. Sometimes, oh, we got to fix the rear steering here. So let me hop in this one here. Like I said, this is either chainable. You can either drive it from the back side here, or you could drive it from the front side here. Unfortunately, the steering isn't the best sometimes here, but that's okay. This isn't perfect. This is just the prototype of what's to come here, guys. And look at this. Oh boy, dude, we're literally driving this thing literally down the road here. Oh my goodness. Yo, dude, this might be the coolest thing I have ever built here in APM here. But this is not the best part of the day here, guys. We are actually going to take this through the drive-thru here. So I'm going to actually get this thing loaded up on the trailer. And as you guys can see, I just swapped sides.
It should have been me, not Chrissy. Nothing makes sense anymore at all. Nothing. Even as I stood on the snowy cliff, looking out at the Great Divide, I was still unable to take in the beauty of what I was seeing, because I was so damn angry that it wasn't me. I had just enough gear for the next 5 days, and I told my mom that I was just going on a camping trip. That wasn't the truth. The truth was far uglier than that. I hadn't planned on ever returning unless I find Chrissy. But when I tell you that what happened on this trip was life-changing, it's an understatement. I started walking out towards the snow-covered mountains without a real plan or understanding of what it was really like to face the elements. All I could see was Chrissy's face at her 12th birthday party when she opened the gift I got her. It was a snow globe that was from Switzerland. Her eyes lit up and she wrapped her little arms around me. Do you promise to take me to Switzerland? I shouldn't have made her a promise that I couldn't keep. She smiled so sweetly and said, "I feel bad for all of my friends at school that don't have big brothers that watch out for them and buys them cool gifts and stuff." That warmed my heart. I love you, Chrissy. I love you more. As I kept making my way up the mountain, my lungs started to burn as I got higher and higher. I hadn't thought of how to handle the altitude. I was just following a very direct path that led 20 miles out into the snow-capped mountains, because that's where Chrissy was last seen. Who took her, why they did it, or how she got there still remained a mystery. I just had to reach the ridge in this photo. I stared at it every night laying in bed, reliving the night she got taken over and over in my mind, desperately hoping for some kind of a clue or a sliver of a memory of something I missed that night. I was haunted by the events of her saying she was going to the bathroom and never returning. We were playing checkers, and I can still see her walking away, then looking back over her shoulder at me in her red t-shirt and jeans. I was horrified by how the events that night played out. I knocked on the bathroom door because she was was gone way too long. Chrissy, you okay? All I could hear was the howling wind blowing in from the window inside, and thought to myself, why would she open the window? It's way too cold outside. Although she loved finding oak trees out in the woods. But after calling in several times, I grew terrified, bashed through the bathroom door, rushed in to see she was gone, and the window was open. I climbed out through the window and searched all around the cabin for her. Chrissy! I dropped to my knees, scanned every inch of ground around the entire cabin. No, this can't be happening. Chrissy! I rushed into the surrounding woods and searched for 3 hours, but found no